Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Daka and I'm from 5H class, and also I'm from English Language Education in UIN Raden Intan Bandar Lampung University. So today I'm gonna be reviewing a novel called The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood that was written by a famous American illustrator, Howard Pyle. And the first thing I'm going to be reviewing is this shape and small shape, simple, and it covered up by a green color, and there is a picture of Robin Hood, and also as well as the a little bit quotes at the behind of this novel. And what is it? So it was basically the novel that I just brought by a few months ago, and it was published in the PT Gramedia Pustaka Utama, and it was also published by the end of the 2019, which is last year, and it contains like 416 pages. So it pretty much takes long time to read this novel. And so first thing, the interesting thing that I love this book is the language is really all I mean the lame, because it contains old English classic, which is basically from northern England, from the past. And this book was basically taken from the real from the story from northern England. Simply talk about the Robin Hood, who become an outlaw to robber and steal the things or money from the oppressor, to give the poverty folk, from, and as well as fought by the sheriff, and he was held by his loyal merryman. And I think that's kind of like the short story from this book and from this novel, I mean. And also, like, this the another interesting thing is that it contains like a ballad, or the song that is sang by this is what is it sang by a few characters in this novel, as well as that also there's a poem a little bit. And so it is, besides interesting story, it could give us to the interesting interesting art of literature work. So, and last thing that I could give you is that it takes low cost, which is basically takes like in rupiah, it takes like a 65,000 rupiah. So it is basically not really expensive, and I highly recommend you guys to read this novel, because this novel was taken from the famous story from northern England, and also the poem, the ballad song, the old song from the northern England. And I think this book is really cool, especially for myself. And I think that's from my perspective. If you guys have any perspective, you can also comment down below. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.